perfect 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. Hi everyone, I'm Guerlain from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video, I want to talk about 10 designer fragrances that are, in my opinion, 10 out of 10. These are perfect fragrances, true masterpieces. The concept of this video, of course, it's not new at all, but I really want to share with you some of the best designer fragrances that are available currently in the mainstream market. And I really avoided the discontinued or hard to find designer fragrances. I really wanted just to talk about fragrances that are widely available out there, both online discounters and in perfume stores, in the local perfume stores. This is not a ranked video because it would be just too hard to rank this list, but these are 10 fragrances that I highly advise you to at least try. So the first fragrance here, it's from the house of Tom Ford, and this is already a classic from Tom Ford. This is none other than Black Orchid, the Eau de Parfum. Released in 2006, so before the private blend, a year before the private blend was created. Tom Ford Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. I absolutely love this. This was love at first sniff. Absolutely glorious. This is so unique and groundbreaking. So this has black truffles. You have a black orchid accord, so it has really like a narcotic feel, and it's very earthy, very dark, very incensey, resinous, because you have the patchouli, you have resins in here, you have a bit of fruits, like fruity accords. It really gives like a sweet edge. But overall, this fragrance is very carnal, very sexual. Oh, it's just to die for. And Tom Ford released the Parfum version of this fragrance back in 2020, and I really intend to add that fragrance to my collection this year, because I really do love this fragrance. This is really a 10 out of 10. Absolutely love this fragrance. And also, that's another thing that I want to mention, that I am not including any exclusive designer fragrances. So these are purely mainstream designer fragrances. So first one is Tom Ford's Black Orchid Eau de Parfum. And the other fragrance, this is from the house of Hermes. I absolutely love this one. I love this DNA and I love this concentration. This is Terre d'Hermès de Parfum concentration. Absolutely love. I am in love. I am addicted to this concentration specifically. Overall, I love this scent DNA. It's a masterpiece, again, with this bitter orange, spicy, and vetiver. And here the orange is definitely more toned down. You still see the dirty bitterness of the orange, but it's definitely more toned down. It's still spicy, and the vetiver is really thick. Overall, this is a thicker, stronger concentration of the original Terre d'Hermès. Absolutely love this. This is a pure 10 out of 10 fragrance. This can be a signature scent, although this is a parfum. I think this can be a signature scent. Maybe can be a bit too thick for the high summer heat, but overall I think this is a fantastic signature scent. Very gentlemanly, very elegant, masculine, absolutely fantastic scent here. Terre d'Hermès Parfum. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Guerlain, and if we are talking about old Guerlain, I mean, I could have mentioned so many fragrances that are 10 out of 10. It's ridiculous, really, how Guerlain was and what they became now. But I wanted to include this one because I absolutely love this fragrance. It is none other than Shalimar, and this is the Eau de Parfum. And I think the Eau de Parfum concentration specifically, it's recent. It's a more of a recent release, but the scent DNA overall, Shalimar overall, it's an old Guerlain. This is vanilla, animalic notes done to perfection. So you have this orange peel in the opening, then you have a touch of civet that it's actually quite prominent, and you definitely see like the animalic accord in here. With the vanilla, it's so damn sensual. Wow. I absolutely love this one. It's thick, and the Eau de Parfum concentration is my favorite concentration. I always do like the Eau de Toilette, and I think it's worth having. It's lighter, of course, and it's more versatile than this one. This one is very heavy, very thick perfume, and I love it because of that. I think Shalimar was made to be thick, and I would love to try the Extrait version. I think the Extrait, it's like a masterpiece as well. But yes, this scent was made to be thick, with the vanilla, with the resins, with the ambery accord, with the animalic quality. I mean, it's amazing. The bottle itself, it's iconic. Although this is marketed for women, this is unisex. Quite honestly, to today's standards, this could easily be a masculine scent in my opinion. Shalimar Eau de Parfum by Guerlain, it's a 10 out of 10. It's an 11 out of 10 fragrance. A masterpiece here. Another perfume that it's 10 out of 10. I mean, this fragrance is also, it's that type of scent that really revolutionized the fragrance industry. Released in 2005 originally by Christian Dior. Dior Homme, the original. And this is the 2011 version, reformulated by François Demachy. Initially, this was created by Olivier Polge, which is currently the in-house parfumeur of Chanel. So this is Iris, a lipsticky, powdery iris with cacao, woods, musk. Amazing. Really amazing perfume. And this is an iris fragrance, like a floral fragrance for men specifically. Just for that, considering that this was released in the early 2000s, a floral fragrance for men, this was really groundbreaking. And nowadays you have so many perfumes, designer and niche inspired by this scent DNA. Amazing. And this is the reason why I love Iris, and this is the reason why Iris is one of my favorite notes. I love Dior Homme. I could have included Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. I love the three. These are my favorite three iterations of this line. I also love the Dior Homme Eau, which is discontinued. Dior Homme Sport, the 2012 edition, also discontinued. Now we have the 2017 version. I think I think it was already reformulated. But it doesn't have any iris. It's just a citrusy, musky scent. So yeah, these three specifically, Dior Homme, the original, and not the 2020. I mean, let's just forget that the fragrance even exists. So the original Dior Homme, Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum. But I want to include Dior Homme first because it's the original. Second, easy to find. I mean, Dior Homme Intense is also easy to find. Dior Homme Parfum, not that much, although it's a masterpiece as well, in my opinion. But yes, I wanted to include this one because this is signature scent, and I'm always saying this, if I would have only one signature scent, it will be this one, Dior Homme. Sensual, compliment getter, it has everything and some more. Dior Homme, 10 out of 10. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Chanel, and of course I needed to include a Chanel, and it was very hard to pick one, but I decided to go with this one because I think this is the fragrance that really start my desire to discover more about Chanel. Before this fragrance I already had the Allure, the Bleu, but there is a before and after Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum. The moment I tried this one, everything changed. I have here on my arm And this fragrance is, it's my favorite. It's currently still my favorite green fragrance. I consider this to be still the best green fragrance out there. This is all about galbanum, like a very thick, heavy green galbanum with iris, lots of iris, very powdery, with rose. It has jasmine. Jasmine, I think it's the least prominent floral note. You also have lily of the valley in here. And I also detect a mild touch of tobacco. It really has like an earthiness and really like a tobacco leaf in here. But this is an amazing scent. It's just fantastic. Number 19 Eau de Parfum, it's where it's at. I mean, if you like green fragrances, or if you want to start to discover green fragrances, Chanel number 19 Eau de Parfum. Although I also have the Eau de Toilette, which is cold, and more cold, more thin, definitely not as thick as the Eau de Parfum, more versatile, but it's equally amazing. And I also have the Poudre, but this one is my favorite. And I still have to try the Parfum, which I don't know if it's still available, but currently this is my favorite iteration, the Eau de Parfum. It's amazing, simply amazing. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Bvlgari, and it is Man in Black. Wow, absolutely love this fragrance right here. Man in Black by Bvlgari is the perfected spice bomb by Viktor and Rolf, because they share the similarity in terms of the spices. So this is very peppery, like red pepper, black pepper, but then, and this also has tobacco, but what this has that spice bomb, the original spice bomb by Viktor and Rolf doesn't have is the rum in the opening and leather. Wow. And those two accords really transform and make this fragrance better than spice bomb, the original, in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. I love the sweet booziness with the pepper, and then you have the tobacco with this dark leather in the base. I mean, it's amazing. It's very masculine, but very sensual at the same time. This is perfect for night outs, for date scenarios. I mean, you name it. I would just not wear this maybe in more in an office event, in an office scenario. But other than that, I mean, just wear this, and you will see how good you will smell. And the performance, actually, it's amazing. This is I think this is an Eau de Parfum. Yes, this is an Eau de Parfum. So on my skin, this really projects and lasts. My girlfriend loves this fragrance on me, and I already received quite a few compliments from my friends when I was wearing this one. This is really a fragrance that people will notice you. People that are comfortable, like from your friends, colleagues, girlfriend, boyfriend, family members, you name it. The people who are closer to you, they will definitely notice this fragrance, because although it's popular, I mean, it's a mainstream scent, but still it's not a type of scent that people will wear. At least I never smelled this fragrance out there. So I think this is a very unique scent because of that, and I highly recommend you to try this one. Although it has some inspirations on Spice Bomb, the original by Viktor and Rolf, but the addition of the rum and the leather really takes this fragrance to the next step. Absolutely love this one. This is a 10 out of 10, no questions. Bvlgari's Man in Black. The next fragrance, this is still a cheapie from the house of Lalique, a cheapie in the online discounters. From the house of Lalique, Encre Noire à l'extrême. Quite honestly, the entire Encre Noire range is a 10 out of 10. The original Encre Noire, the Encre Noire Sport, and this one, the three of them are 10 out of 10, especially considering that you can purchase this fragrance in online discounters for 20-ish euros. I mean, it's like 25, 22, 20, sometimes even 18, especially the original Encre Noire. So, I mean, and the quality is amazing. I mean, just think that the Encre Noire à l'extrême, and also Encre Noire, but more this one, is compared to Sycamore by Chanel from the Les Exclusives, which is a masterpiece, and it's a reference in terms of vetiver. And it's the retail price of Sycamore, it's 380 euros for the 200 ml bottle size. This is that good, and that's why this is for me a 10 out of 10. This is my favorite version of the Encre Noire DNA because of the balsams and the resins. I love balsamic and resinous accords in perfumes, and this one uses that to perfection. It's not as inky as the original is. This is dry vetiver, like an earthy, grassy vetiver, but with balsams and resins, and it's a bit piney as well. Absolutely love this one. It's a very unique scent, and for design, this smells like a niche fragrance, and I love the bottle presentation. It's a very heavy bottle. Love the price for in their online discounters. This type of scent currently in the designer world, it's not existent, unfortunately, but I highly advise you to check this one out. Encre Noire à l'extrême, it's really in another league. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Zadig and Voltaire. This is him, the original Eau de Toilette. Absolutely love this one. Love at first sniff. Very unique scent, released in 2016. Absolutely love this. This is black pepper, vanilla, incense, and sandalwood. And the sandalwood here, it's so prominent in the dry down. I love this scent. This is one of the most unique designer fragrances released in recent years, especially counting from 2016 onwards. It's really one of the most unique and one of the best releases in recent years. It's that unique, it's that good. The sandalwood's very smooth. It's not nothing here it's scratchy. I mean, the opening can be a bit scratchy because of the pepperiness, but the incense, it's very well done. It's very smoky, dry and airy, and then you have this slightly sweet vanilla undertone with the creamy sandalwood, and then the sandalwood becomes the most prominent note, and it's really that milky, woodsy sandalwood that I absolutely love. Overall, this is a very sensual, mysterious, dark fragrance. Performance is amazing despite the fact that this is an eau de toilette. Perfect for date nights, perfect for a night out. You will be noticed while wearing this one. It's amazing. Zadig and Voltaire, this is him, eau de toilette. 10 out of 10. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Cartier, and this is a classic released in the 90s, created by Jean-Claude Ellena, and this one is the original Declaration. Now this is a tester bottle, that's why you can see here the references how this fragrance smell like. This is how much I already wore it, because I purchased this one like still this year, and Declaration, the original, is amazing. I was thinking about the Déclaration d'un soir, Déclaration Parfum. I was even thinking about the Pacha de Cartier Parfum, which I absolutely love that perfume. But I ended up with this one. This is a classic for a reason, and I love this one during the spring and fall. But I wore this one a lot during the springtime. This is an aromatic, spicy heaven. So of course you have lots of spice. You have cumin, you have cardamom, you have then woods like sandalwood, cedarwood. I don't recall if you have maybe you have lavender, because it definitely has like a fresh aromatic feel that usually a lavender note gives, but the cumin, the cardamom here are the main notes. Then you have the dry woods, amazing scent. I absolutely love this one. A masculine scent, but although released in the 90s, I think this is still very modern to this day, and I highly recommend you to check this one out if you have yet to. And Cartier usually equals high quality in terms of perfumes specifically, and this one is no exception. This for me is a masterpiece. Cartier Declaration, a 10 out of 10, hands down. And last but by no means least, this is from the house of Rochas, and this is also a fragrance that is very affordable in the online discounters. And this for me was a blind buy, and it's one of my best blind buys so far. It is none other than Rochas Femme. I love the bottle presentation, love the color of the liquid inside. This ambery, dark ambery liquid, it's amazing. This is basically a fruity chypre fragrance with some resinous touches. Amazing. And the fruitiness here is caused by the plum. This also has peach, like you also can detect that peach in the Mitsuko by Guerlain, which is also another 10 out of 10 chypre scent. But I ended up with this one because in the online discounters, I mean, it's cheaper, I would say, currently, and the quality is out of this world. I mean, seriously, this is one of my all-time favorite chypre fragrances. The plum in here, it's very juicy, and then you have the chypre qualities, mossy, and it's mossy and resinous at the same time. And although this fragrance is definitely not new, but it smells modern. It stood the test of time, and just because of that, this is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant chypre, one of the best chypres out there. And although this says femme, but quite honestly, in today's standards, this could easily be a masculine scent. Rochas Femme, please check this one out. This is one of the best chypre fragrances out there, and for a really small fraction of the price, considering in the online discounters, considering that even Mitsuko currently it's harder to find a good deal of Mitsuko in the online discounters. Then you have other niche chypre fragrances that are expensive, and then you have this one with this amazing bottle presentation, amazing quality, and the price is ridiculous. I mean, I purchased this one for 29 euros, so brand new. This is a 100 ml, 100 ml bottle size, 29 euros. Check this one out. It's really one of the best chypre fragrances out there. 10 out of 10, Rochas Femme. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your perfect 10 out of 10 designer fragrances. Also, tell me in the comments down below if you would like to see a niche list of this video concept. And if you like and if you find value in this video, hit the like button, because it will really help this channel to grow even more. Thank you so much for your support, guys, and see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.